Now, before we go on to talk about tuning the clarinet, which is the next section, now in lesson 3 we're going to speak a little bit more about tuning. As I said before, this is quite a difficult concept and it's difficult to hear the changes. Now, one of the places that we can actually hear the change of pitch in notes, and everybody knows it, is the major scale. Now, the reason you know the major scale is it's because in almost every tune that you hear, particularly in the pop idiom, is in the major scale. So it's a very, very familiar sound. Now, if you play G major slowly and anticipate what the sound of each note should be like, it can help you to play your instrument better in tune. Because unfortunately, although we've got nice fingerings going up and down the clarinet here, they don't really play the instrument in tune. The clarinet is not perfectly in tune. Not even a professional instrument like this, unfortunately. Oh, how I wish it was. But especially beginner clarinets are even worse, and sometimes there's not an awful lot you can do about it if the instrument is badly out of tune with itself. If you're in any doubt, you should get a really experienced player to try your clarinet and find out which instruments are so badly out of tune that you're not going to be able to play them very well in tune anyway, so that you don't beat your head up against a brick wall trying to play a note in tune that's just unplayable. But I'm going to play, if we have a look at exercise 1, I won't play the lower octave of exercise 1. I'll start on the second line on throat G, and if you've got one of these wonderful little metronomes here, you can use this. Now, when you're using a tuner, a metro tuner like this, for tuning your notes, it takes time for the tuner to react as each note changes. So you can't use it when you're doing fast notes. You can only use it when you're doing slow notes. So if I play the G major scale, and I'm going to try and play each note in tune. Now obviously, before I start this process, it's important to make sure that our clarinet B, or concert A, is in tune. There we go, that's bang in the middle. So I'm going to play through the G major scale quite slowly, listening and anticipating the pitch. Now, I don't know if you'll have heard that, but there's a couple of problem notes on my clarinet. Most clarinets, when you go up into the clarinet register and play clarinet D, will be a bit sharp. So you've actually got to do what we call lipping it down, or vocally you think a little bit more ah to pitch it. You try and pitch and listen and pitch the notes as you go through, using an E or an aw syllable to lift or flatten the note slightly.